all right. Party people in the place to be, vandals, and anybody else who's out there listening. This is a brand new episode of How'd We Get Here? And it's Tuesday, so you know what that means. We got a big Tuesday. But this ain't just some ordinary big Tuesday, is it, Joseph?
No, this is a big Chungus Tuesday.
Big Chungus Tuesday, that's right. I guess we crossed the 1,000 subscriber threshold a little while ago, a while back. I think we got about 1,018 now, something like that. So
Yeah.
we're gonna be doing our Batman episode, which I
Yeah.
had planned back when I used to make my old content. If I ever got to 1,000, and yeah, man, uh, that never went anywhere. But now we finally are at that threshold, and we're gonna be doing it. And I'm quite happy with the book we picked. Joe hasn't gotten any of my takes for this book yet.
No,
He doesn't
none
even
at
know
all.
if I even like it. So we're just gonna go live with that. But Joe, you got your part of the intro to do. I'm sorry I took a little while to get to you, but what's going on, man?
That's fine. All right. So this episode of How'd We Get Here is brought to you in collaboration with Power Pulp Comics. The best of the best of self-published comics, all under one roof. All for comics, comics for all. Go to powerpulpcomics.com to check out their lineup of books, and they have a what do you call it?
Discord? Oh.
A retailer discount for like comic shops, so they can order, and it's a 200. What is it? Free delivery for any orders of $200. So
And
go check
50% off. You get wholesale if you're
wholesale for retailers, comic shops, bookstores, whatever, name it. Yeah. So you got like hundreds of titles on that site, so you can go check it out. All these links are in the chats already. You can go find it in there. They also have a Discord, which is a lot of fun. Go over there and chat with the fellow comic fans, readers, creators, you name it. You can find it over there. No, that wasn't the Discord. This is the Discord. Sorry. Yeah, I got to get rid of that other one. There. Also, we have a giveaway running at the moment. Whoops, that's not the giveaway. This is the giveaway. I just deleted something, so it moved it around. So here on Steve McCardle, the Steve McCardle episode, we're giving away Vendetta, a copy of Vendetta. Steve is giving that away with a bunch of goodies. He's going to throw some extras in there for the lucky winner of this book. Here's the book, what it looks like. I think I put my copy back on the shelf, so I don't have it here with me, but yeah, you get the idea.
The red flames and letters are foil on the actual
foil. Yeah.
On the actual book, so it's really rad. It's a nice, fat, thick graphic novel. So
yeah, so you go find that that episode with this thumbnail and drop just write Vendetta down in the episode comments on YouTube to enter to win. We'll probably draw that Sunday.
Sunday, yeah, I think so. That's a good day for us.
We'll draw that on Sunday. Sunday will be our giveaway day.
Yeah,
giveaway Sunday. That's what we'll call it. Well, that's when we'll spin the wheel. Our friend Richard Morgan still has late pledges open for his Kickstarter, so you can go check out Blam and Glam. It's not too late to get in on that. And our friend Adrian just finished his Kickstarter. No late pledges, just wanted to congratulate him on another successful Kickstarter for Todd LeBon. That ended yesterday.
And he's got it already. It's going to be printed in like a week or two, and that's going to be up on his shop, 3press.com. So you can probably just pick it up there for, I think, probably like $15 or something like that.
Yeah. And our buddy Rot Steak, new book. Everything is Super. Book 2 is out. You could go to Paper Cut Cove is his online store. He has merch. He's got his book on there. So you go check it out at Paper Cut Cove. You can order that there. It's available now on the store. So just go order it and he'll send that out to you.
We're going to have him back on beginning in somewhere.
Friday the 13th.
The 13th. Yeah, we're going to have him back on. We're going to be talking about book 2 and just things in general. He's a cool guy. Really rad.
Mm-hmm. And I might as well talk about Thursday's episode. We'll be talking about Slaughter Swine by Bloody Gore, published by Bloody Gore Comics. The English translation is published by Bloody Gore Comics, and we will have a giveaway for this book as well. So if you want an extra chance at winning, like the usual rules, if you're there at the live chat and you drop, I'm not
Bloody
sure.
Gore, put Bloody Gore in the comments. I think that'll probably be a good.
Well, you'll get 2 entries.
Yeah.
So if you drop it in the live chats, you get 2 entries. If you drop it on the replay in the YouTube episode comments, you get 1 entry. So that's kind of how we're running things. Yeah.
I don't really have a check-in.
Fun. That one's at 9, actually. Yeah. That episode will be an hour later at 9, and we'll have Steph Jme, the creator of Bloody Gore, the owner of Bloody Gore Comics, publisher, whatever. He'll be with us to do the flip through, so we'll get some pretty fun insights into the book and how.
And he knows Peter pretty well, right? The creator of the book.
Well, he went to a Comic-Con there, and I think they met at the Comic-Con and stuff like that. And yeah.
But he'll be able to give us some insight into the actual creator, though, which will be cool. Because I think he's from the Netherlands or one of the
something like countries. That. Yeah, European country anyway. Yeah.
So I don't really have a check-in, man. Do you? I mean, like I finished watching the new season of Fallout.
Yeah. No check-in for me. I've been reading the Logo, but aside from that, no. I read this last night. Okay. I hadn't read it yet, so for the episode, I read that.
Put it back up. If people see that beautiful Daniel Warren Johnson cover, if they haven't before.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Great issue, man.
Yeah, we'll flip through this one as well.
Yeah, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna start with the trade, though. I'm gonna go ahead and put that up.
Yeah. So we'll do a quick flip through of this.
Okay. And this is the first trade paperback called The Zoo for Absolute Batman, who I like to call Big Chungus Batman for obvious reasons if you know the meme. So
yeah,
he's wide on all sides, man. He's a big mofo in this.
So this is universe. I have the hardcover here. So it's got the dust jacket. I'll take that off. Got the hardcover cover there in the back.
Okay. Is that still just the first 6 issues like the trade that I have? Or
yeah, it's exactly like the trade, except in hardcover. Yeah, exactly the same. I don't think there's any added difference or anything. So
I really like the print that's on the cover, though. Like that's nice. I think that's original too. I don't think that appears in the book at all.
It doesn't? I thought it did. Anyway, we'll see. I thought it was in the book. It might be original. So always you have your nice blank pages for when you go see guys at cons. They can.
Before we get started, I want to just start that I am amazed. This is just a regular DC book. The themes and some of the stuff they talk about in this book, it goes hard. Like it's more mature and graphic in some parts than some of the Black Label Batman books that I've read. This book is pretty gruesome with the stuff they talk about and some of the subjects they go into. I was quite surprised that this was just a typical DC book. I didn't know they had that kind of grit, that type of sand anymore. You know what I mean? So
there's a glare. Is it because of that light? No, it's just anyway. Stupid glare. Glossy pages. So you have like his homage to Frank Miller there.
Yeah, the lightning in the background.
And I think a lot of this Batman is inspired by Frank Miller's Batman, how he's thick and everything like that. So, yeah. Here's the cover. The, what do you call it? Virgin?
Yeah.
Yeah, Virgin cover. With no trade dress. Jim Lee has probably a variant here for number 1.
Another kind of Frank Miller-ish one with the lightning back there.
Yeah. I think this is a lot of Frank Miller inspiration on this. So,
and then we got just glorious art by Nick Dragotta. That's actually like the reason that like I was even willing to like kind of check this book out was the artist, because I am not the biggest fan of Scott Snyder's tenure as a Batman creator. I like Black Mirror, Gates of Gotham, and like the first Court of Owls book, and that's kind of it. You know what I mean?
Black Mirror is good.
Yeah, Black Mirror is. Yeah, I like the Dick Grayson Batman run. You know what I mean? I kind of wish that they would have kept him for a little longer. But this is a pretty cool intro. You think that it's Batman coming back to town, and you find out that it's Alfred, and they kind of go with the Jeff Johns, spy badass, RAF version of Alfred. He's probably a little more hardcore than even the Jeff Johns Earth One Alfred as well.
Yeah, I like this version of Alfred.
Yeah, he's kind of a dick. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like he's in town, and like he's basically told that he's got a spy on this gang called the Wild Animals. He can't interact with them, but he can fuck with Batman because they know that Batman's involved too. So they basically told him he's got clearance to take out Batman, but he can't kill the actual bad guys, and that's kind of not sitting right with him at the beginning of the book. But he's like a soldier, so he's going to take his orders. And this is another good fake out. You got this guy that looks like, your typical Bruce Wayne. He's just like, tonight's the night. You're going to be badass. He's just hitting the bag. And then all of a sudden you hear ding, ding. I think it's my turn. And you just see this big mamma jamma behind him, man.
Big ass dude. Yeah. Yeah. There's the Chungus.
Yeah. That's the one thing about this book, man, is like, he would be very easily identifiable. There can't be that many dudes that size running around Gotham.
Yeah. With that build. Great panel here. Boom.
Him breaking the bag, yeah. And then another thing, I like the use of characters, you know what I mean? Like this universe's adaptation, it plays with the villains in some really interesting ways. Like you have Croc here who runs the gym. He's a really good friend with him, and so are some of the other characters that we'll get into in a minute. But like I found that very interesting. I like that part of this universe a lot.
Kind of similar to a little bit like what's his name, the White Knight, where he takes a slightly alternate takes, on villains.
This one's way more alternate than White Knight.
Yeah. But I meant, I like the slight variations and stuff on the story and stuff.
Zoom up on the picture of the Black Mask there, man. I love Nick Dragotta's Black Mask in this, dude. Like I already loved like the design of Black Mask, but this kind of like East of West cyberpunk version of him, so rad, dude. I love Dragotta's like robotic designs and stuff like that. And this is him basically telling the Falcone and Marconi that like he's gonna run Gotham from now on.
Yeah.
And they're just like, no, man, we got history. We ran it for 150 years. And he's just like, yeah, well, look, check out these cool death masks I got. And he's like, yeah, here's George Washington. Here's these famous guys. And then here's all your top generals, man. I've killed them all and took the death masks. So what are you going to do now? And then he grots one, sticks knives in the other one's eyeballs. Like it's like I said, man, this book goes hard for straight up DC title.
Then you get like the news covers with the classic, very cinematic kind of silhouetted views.
Oh, dude, the cape in this book is so fucking cool. Like I love I'm gonna go ahead and spoil it here. I like this book a lot. This is probably one of my favorite Elseworlds Batman. Like I was trying to be little headstrong. We'll see how far it goes, though, man. Snyder, in my opinion, kind of loses the plot after the first arc with a lot of his stuff, but we'll see if he could keep this momentum going. I'm going to keep reading this, so I'm digging it. But here you got Commissioner Gordon. He's actually the governor the mayor in this, and Bruce's mom is like his key advisor. And here's the Wild Animals. They're coming to attack the speech that they're giving, the town hall meeting, and this is kind of like the first actual really cool Batman sequence you get, where you get to see some of his gadgets at work, and man, that splash,
the bulletproof, then comes out. Very cool. That's a great first big splash page right there. Yeah. And this is a perfect example of, like you said, the cape.
Yeah, he invented these things that are called the bat thumbs, man, and like they reach out and like grab stuff, or he can use them as stilts, and like his cape basically works like bat wings, man. Like he is actually a Batman in this book. He's not just like a rich dude in like just a kind of normal suit. Like his suit is actually like very bat.
You can see he uses them to prop himself up to kick the two guys. Crack. Yeah, it's good stuff. And all the while you got Alfred checking it out. And it does go hard, like you said. They silhouette it, but it's all like with the blood slashing them up. He goes pretty hard. Like I don't know, Batman's not supposed to kill, but I'm sure some people probably bled out and didn't survive.
Well, I don't know. Like Alfred's sitting there calling out the place, and he's like, even with this knife work, he's missing every artery, even though like he's cutting to the bone. And it's just like, I don't know about that, but like it's still cool. And then this is probably my favorite accoutrement to his, the axe, man.
Hmm.
The chest plate axe, man. That is so dope.
I thought, like, while reading this, I thought that's a great panel too, the skull.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you get the silhouetted him cutting the hand with the hand that has the butcher knife. And then they all kind of go to gang up on him. Great panel, like where he's just, I love, this was like all the time in the 90s. You just had like the silhouetted, like eyes and teeth in
Yeah.
the black. Like that's total like throwback to the 90s, the way a lot of people used to draw stuff. Yeah. And I mean, like this book is definitely kind of echoes a lot of the 90s, like late 90s books or early 90s, I should say, like Image, where, and they're all going like with these extreme things. So you got Batman. He's even got like little shoulder pads, it's like a wink to.
Yeah. I didn't think about it like that because it's drawn like so much differently than like they'd. I mean, it has hints of it, but like, yeah, it's such a new idea too. You know what I mean? So I kind of always think of Dark Knight Returns as the first like kind of goofy 90s comic.
Mm-hmm.
And this book is like you said, it takes inspiration from it, but I think that it kind of does the things that Frank was trying to do a little smarter maybe in this book.
Well, it's kind of the opposite, right? It's Batman in his earlier years, right?
Yeah.
Batman at the end of his career, or whatever you want to call it.
And this is probably what really won me over to the book. In this version, like he is not rich. He is a construction worker. He's an actual what's it called? Architect.
Oh, okay, architect. Yeah, he went to school, studied a bunch of different stuff. Yeah.
So I mean, like he's not like a rod bust or anything like that, but like he is not like a billionaire. And one of the things that this book really goes out of its way to do is actually kind of almost vilify the regular Batman and millionaires like him. You know what I mean? Because growing up, like I always kind of enjoyed Batman, but there was only one thing that was really far fetched to me. I mean, like it's okay that he fights a clown and that he's got like crazy, like all the gadgets. That never really threw me off. The thing that really always got me is that like he is a millionaire that protects poor people, and I'm just like that would never happen.
I wouldn't say it would never happen, but
not in 2026, man.
I don't know. But, I know some rich people that are decent people. They're not all assholes.
You don't know any millionaires, man.
Yeah, I do actually. I have
millionaires.
A lot of clients are millionaires. Yeah.
Okay, my bad. But here you kind
of. I love this layout. Blam, blam. I love the colors, like it's almost like a fogginess, a haziness to the colors on the flashbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives it a much softer tone as opposed to the heavy contrasted like present day, like the contrast is less, it's softer. You don't get the hard black and white, like the contrast. So they soften it right up. So like the flashbacks, it's almost like dreamlike sequence, right? It's got that haziness to it, that fantastical. So it's pretty cool the way they do that.
And here they change it up a little bit too. Only his dad dies in this version.
Mm-hmm.
And it's at the zoo instead of. They were going to go see Zorro that night, which kind of ties into like the original origin. But Joe Chill attacks them at the zoo, and like he sacrifices himself to save the kids.
All the kids, because he's a teacher in this one, his father.
Yeah, he didn't get to be a doctor because like they got pregnant with Bruce.
Bruce ruined their lives.
Yeah, he was
version.
Accident baby.
Yeah. And they go through all his past, his accomplishments in high school and all that.
Yeah, he went to college. He was a good football player, but he pretended he got hurt so he could go train to be Batman. Basically, like this is Alfred basically like saying that like he figured all this out. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, profiling Bruce.
Yeah, a lot of these first couple issues are seen through Alfred's point of view, which is kind of cool.
Follow him around, scoping him out.
And I love this when Batman he steals his shotgun. Yeah,
beautiful panel. Yeah. Oh, that's true. He stole his bike in the beginning too. So he's like, I stole your gun, your bike. He's got what is that little bat? mini bat, whatever they are. I think they're
Oh
the
yeah, yeah.
little bat pellet things or whatever. Boom. He's out here on his bike.
Alfred's bike. Yeah,
Just
he straight like rides it off of a skyscraper, man. Like he's
using his wings to glide down. I mean, it's definitely got some far-fetched stuff, but it's a comic, right? So
yeah, no, I mean like this is a very comic booky comic, but like it's really good in my opinion.
Daniel Warren's variant cover, cool stuff. We get another flashback, like we said. It's got that haziness, that dreamlike. The
Yeah,
color
his
palette.
connection with the bats in this one, he didn't fall down a hole. Like his dad hid them in the bat exhibit at the zoo when Joe Chill was attacking. So that's kind of like, well, he already had a fascination with bats too, but like this kind of plays with the whole thing of like how he kind of maybe is afraid of them. I don't know. Like
here he's fighting. They get right to it too. This issue 2.
Yeah,
right to it. Bam! He's fighting the wild animals, or what are they called?
Yeah, the wild animals. Yeah,
I love the wild animals with the like. What are they supposed to be? Gorilla skulls, almost.
Yeah, gorilla skulls.
Ape skulls. Yeah, very cool. Like a lot of these. A lot of action in it. It's good stuff.
Right, and I think this is where they're showing kind of like who he's friends with, or are we not quite there yet? No, Alfred's still just researching them, and like this is where he kind of sees that like all his little hideouts make the bats.
Yeah, he's definitely dedicated to the bit. Making fun of like when they make the symbols in comics, kind of. Yeah. Then the explosion where the building makes like a mad bat face.
And then here, these news bits, man, the stuff that the reporters are reporting on, that's the stuff that I'm talking about that goes hard, man. They talk about people freezing their kids accidentally in cars and all kinds of stuff, man. There's like all kinds of gruesome like stories that get told in the background of this book. And yeah, Batman's mom is hot in this book. You know how Spanky like the president of America in East to West? That's kind of like how I am with Batman's mom in this.
Yeah, she's got a little.
Yeah, she's milfalicious. Yeah.
Science fair. Yeah, he won his prize at the science fair for.
Yeah, that's how they ended up at the zoo. Like he made, he won the science fair, and this is where you get to like see who all his friends are, which
are all the Batman rogues, more or less.
Yeah, you got Harvey Dent, you got the Penguin, who's kind of cutting this, and he's the only one that seems to be crime related thus far in the book. And you got the Riddler, who's just kind of like a math nerd, who builds robots and stuff.
Of course, again, Killer Croc there, yeah. So that's his gang. That's his poker night gang.
And in this right here, they don't know he's Batman yet, but he's kind of picking their brains about like what they know about the Black Mask and stuff, and then he drops the mask down and asks the Riddler if he knows how it works, and basically he starts breaking it down for him. It's pretty cool. I like the way that they explained how the masks work. I thought that was kind of cool, the way like it explains to them how much Bitcoin they can make for what they're doing and all that.
Yeah, they give you your Bitcoin rewards, so like challenges, and it pays out so much, and that's how they do their crime sprees, is based on how much money they get for certain things. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Depending on how
cool idea.
Yeah, depending on how big of a degen you are, you pick your mission and like go and do it, and you get the money for it.
Very video game-esque, right? Yeah. Like your side missions and all that shit, you know. Yeah. I'm always a sucker for like a good scarf.
Yeah,
so that's cool. Going in there, then
yeah, they shoot a rocket at him, and like, they just don't get that his cape is like indestructible on this. And I love this scene where like he lands on the elevator and Alfred's already in there, and he's like, listen to me. And he's like, no. He's like, no, I got a plan. Check it out.
Yeah.
And then, dude, like,
then boom.
This is so silly, but I thought it was so cool.
It is super cheesy. We'll see. We'll get to see where this comes from in the annual, actually.
Yeah.
It goes into it in the annual. But it's a great splash page. I mean, I don't know where I'd rate that as the Batmobiles, for me. But anyway. Here you
Yeah,
have
it's somewhere between the one from The Batman and the jumping cheese block car from the Nolan films. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And then yeah, you got him and young
Oh,
Selena's friendship, which is
there you go, dude. It's cover for issue 3.
okay. My
The
bad.
cover.
I love when he gets up and uses his cape as stilts, though. Man, that is so cool. Becky Cloonan's cover. She kind of draws him like regular Batman, though. He ain't Chungus in that one.
No, he's not too chungy-ish. Yeah. Then another flashback of Bruce with this is kind of almost pulled from Gotham
Gotham?
series.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They almost did that scene exactly in the first episode of the show, right? Or
Yeah, man. So
one of
like
them.
pulling from all kinds of different places of Batman, right?
But in this one, it's almost like she's the one that inspired him to become a superhero. Like she kind of gives him the spiel that, like, dude, you're smart. You can do shit that most other kids can't even think of. You should do something with that.
Here's Jim rushing Bruce to the hospital when he finds him in the
In the
unconscious. Yeah. So there's the connection probably with the mom. Why?
yeah.
Yes.
Well, how friendly Gordon and his mom are. I wouldn't be surprised if in the near future Batgirl and Batman become step siblings. Yeah.
Then he'll get that stepbrother porn going. Hey, stepbrother, what are you doing?
She's stuck in the dryer machine. What? I gotta get her out. And this is cool. Like when you the dump truck transforms. Are we there yet? No, I think it's in the next.
It's right here. Right?
Okay,
it's coming. I think this they get the missile launcher. Yeah, he's gonna press it. See?
Yeah, Alfred's telling them, man, we're not going fast enough. This big hunk of junk's not fast enough. And Batman's like, watch your mouth.
The hydraulics, then Transformers music, cue it. Has a little like shovel thing on the front. Then the boosters kick in. Then Alfred's like, holy shit. He gets down into the turret guns.
Yeah, and basically like
blasting them.
And it shoots the little batarangs that you showed earlier that were stuck in his face. They basically like shoot little electric charges that blow up tires.
Taser bat taser rounds. Yeah. Driving around. Boom.
And yeah, basically Bullock is the commissioner of police in this, and like he is like normal Bullock. He just wants to take Batman down. So he's got choppers and everything out after him. Even the Gordon's like, I think Batman's a good one, you know.
That's great. I love this.
Yeah, like
ejector. Fucking Alfred goes flying.
Basically, Alfred's telling them that like he should like just kind of like make a deal with the Black Mask and like give up. And you know, it's the perfect plan. You know, they'll never see it coming. And like he thinks that Batman's buying it, and then Batman just ejects his ass. And then
yeah, that's great. I like that. That's kind of funny. Then another flashback of Bruce and Selena.
Yeah, they're talking about like how she like just gets kicked out of houses, and then she takes him to watch the movie they were supposed to go see when his dad died, and like all his friends are there. Oh no, we're not to that part yet. My bad. This is where you get to see like I think this is actually what the evil Riddler is going to end up being when he shows up in the book. I don't think Enigma is actually going to be the Riddler in it. I think like the Cyborg's actually going to get up and be like a what's it called? Ultron type thing, you know?
Yeah, he'll become sentient. Yeah. So here you have Harvey
giving him some info about you know, like what the guy that used to be the mayor before Gordon is up to. Basically, they're like looking into him because they think he might be up with the Black Mask, and they're right. Like this is the ex-mayor basically like taking Harvey Bullock to meet the Black Mask, and like he's just fighting like this UFC guy, and he's fucking him up. Like for a little skinny dude, like like the Black Mask.
Some naked wrestling.
Yeah.
For all you fans of naked wrestling. And you have Bruce out here just scoping shit out.
Yeah, and they basically find out that they're building black site prisons, and basically where the zoo was, where like his dad died, they're gonna try to build a prison there, and like he's not cool with that.
Build a prison.
Yeah, getting all system of a down with it.
Yeah,
and this is like
the scene that you're talking about, where she's here, and you're not alone, but man, you have friends, you know, to help you through it. So
yeah, him and all his crime alley buddies, they're gonna go watch Zorro together. And like, yeah, Croc's bitching because it's in black and white, like a real like kid nowadays thing to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, his mom's telling him she's gonna be deputy mayor, and he's like, "But mom, the gangs, they're gonna try to kill you." And she's like, "I don't give a shit, Bruce. I'm badass. I wear the pants in this family." And yeah,
So, yeah. And that's the end of that issue. And then boom.
and is this the one where we get the flashback with him and his dad, or is this that after this issue? Yeah, this is the flashback one where like
This is a different. They always have like an artist, a different artist every 5 issues about or 4.
Gilbert Hernandez from the Hernandez brothers, I believe, right?
This one? Oh,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like I saw that it was Gilbert Hernandez Walta that did this issue. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Walta. Yeah, Walta. Yeah. Gilbert Gabriel Walta. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is a pretty cool issue. It starts with him like at Joe Trial's trial, and like him doing a thing before him, and then it kind of shows the him like becoming Batman at the beginning. He tried to like go with this vampire angle when he was younger and skinnier, and like just like him messing up as Batman really young. It's a really cool issue. I like this a lot.
The contacts. He has like the contacts, so his eyes are red. You know.
Yeah, he's going with the whole like trying to be demonic type thing, and like it just isn't really working.
He has the mini Wolverine claws. You know.
Yeah.
He has the 3 claws. Yeah.
Meanwhile, it's flashing back to like him building like the bridge that won him the science fair that got him to the, and like it's using that as a metaphor for him building Batman as the ideal that like it is now. It's a really neat issue that like origin issue that's kind of like in the middle of the story. I like the way that they paced it.
And I think it's the tech also that he uses for his cape later on, like how he can hold himself up on things like that. I think he uses that same kind of idea for his cape later.
Yeah, it shows how he comes up with the bat thumb, I think, in this issue, right?
Yeah. He has remote control.
Yeah, they're showing like how, just his ingenuity. Yeah, he uses like a bottle jack, a remote control car, and yeah, that's it. Like he's like under $1,000. I was able to take out like the crime families. Like they're smuggling weapons to the ghetto here in those trucks, and like he basically like dismantles their operation really fast.
You see a little bit the evolution of his costume a little bit there. He's getting a little thicker. Great with the explosion of the truck going up.
Which is funny because in the movie The Dark Knight, when the Joker blows up the truck and it flips like that, they actually used like a gag like what Batman does here. They used like a jack like that to shoot it up. So that's kind of like a weird homage to the film in a weird way. I
think there's a lot of little. I think this book is total fan service, right?
I think so. That's kind of what I got from it.
Yeah, but in the best kind of way. Like they're not trying to be clever about it. They're very like it's very obvious, right? The Easter eggs and this and that. Like it's not like you have to be the most hardcore Batman fan to enjoy all these little Easter eggs and winks they put in it. You know.
And if you don't get them, it's fine. It's still a great comic too.
Yeah.
And like here's him evolving the bridge, and each time his dad comes, and he's not like discouraging to him, but he's like, I don't know, I don't think it's quite there yet. You know what I mean, type of thing. But if you're proud of it, then that's fine with me, son, type of thing. And like Bruce just keeps going with it. It kind of just shows like how determined this particular Bruce is. This poor
pushing his son to just to not just settle, always trying to get better, you know.
And it's showing him at Joe Chill's trial, showing what he said, how he felt when he was a little kid, and it ties to how the issue ends, which I thought was really cool.
With him working out, thinking about the past. Here he's starting to get
thicker.
Starting to get thicker. He's working on his suit too, the shoulders for the spikes and everything. Then this is where he starts exploring the claw thumb, the way it works with his fingers. Pretty cool. Retracts and stuff. Yeah.
And here's him with this final version of the bridge, which it's total like origami type thing, and it can be flown in and dropped, so the people can put it together themselves pretty much. Like that it's basically like a rescue bridge brought to like an area where like something ravaged the area and the bridges got blown out by a storm type of thing. So So that way, like Force wouldn't have to go in there and put it up for them. You know what I mean? The people could like assemble it themselves. So it's a really cool idea that he comes up with. I
And
can see that.
this is a great build-up page right here. Got the panels, the feet, and you know what's coming on the next page, right?
Yeah.
That's a build-up to a splash page. Obviously, that's great comic booking right there, right? This, oh, there's a light. You kind of see his face. Close up of the helicopters. Get a silhouette of him jumping.
And I love that when he's
Oh,
up on the roof listening to all the billionaires just talking shit
yeah.
about the poor people and selling them out to tech companies and like the car companies like trying to buy AI shit and stuff like that. It's very relevant to nowadays. There's a lot of stuff that like if you're anti AI, there's stuff for that in this book. There's political messaging that like you may or may not agree with in the book that like definitely pops up with parallels towards ICE and stuff like that. So yeah, they play it very smart in my opinion with this book. And like yeah, there it ends. Like he goes and actually talks to Joe Chill at the end of the book. Like a
person. Yeah.
Yeah. Which I thought was a great way to end the issue with how it started.
Issue 5.
And then yeah, here we're kind of like rolling up to the end of like the this arc with the black mask, and yeah, here's the doctor like treating him for his bat bites, because you can't get rabies really easily from bats. It's one of the main ways you can still catch it nowadays, from what I understand. Yeah, there's him at the funeral, and this is where they're kind of explaining how basically the bat symbol comes into light in this universe. Basically, like they build a light that shines at where the zoo used to be in honor of his father, and they light it up every year in honor of the massacre. And that's basically him telling Jim Gordon, like, don't tear the zoo down and just build something stupid there. Build something that my dad would be proud of. And then like the Batman also made kind of a deal with the Black Mask, and he got like $100 and something million, and he basically stacked it all up on the his dad's light, and he made the bat symbol out of it. I thought that was really cool. And he's like, you can't offer me anything. I got everything I need. I'm Batman. And he just starts whipping his fucking thumbs, and he just starts taking out his dudes and stuff.
Yeah. There's the guy that he chopped the hand off. He's back for more.
Yeah. Oh, and I love it. Like, yeah, he jumps on his back and he just impales him with the spikes. He's just like stuck to Batman's back. He's like,
and it's not like, yeah, he does like to activate it. He does that like wrestling flex, then it's very like that's such a wrestling pose to make the things. So they're really hitting all the notes to try to get everyone to love this book, and like I was talking, I'm sure DC went to see Scott Snyder and they're like, listen, we did gangbusters with heavy metal, so let's create not heavy metal because it's been done, it's spent, right? So but we want something kind of heavy metal like. So they came up with this. I'm sure that's why he came up with Absolute Batman. It's just like an extreme version of these characters. They're having fun with these extreme redesigns and stuff.
This book is more metal than heavy metal was, though.
No, but that's what I mean. They wanted another heavy metal because it sold like hotcakes, right? That was a moneymaker for DC. So they're like, we need another heavy metal type book. And I'm sure that's because Scott Snyder, I think, was kind of the guy behind the whole heavy metal, right? Series, crossover, whatever event you want to call it. So I think that's why they're like, let's do it with Batman. Let's do like you did with heavy metal, but let's do it with Batman. Let's do an extreme version. And this is kind of what he came up with, which is, it's fun. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I'm like, I don't know. I wish he would have leaned into maybe the more, like it is extreme.
I love that Batman gets his fucking ass kicked here. Yeah. And like him and Alfred kind of have a fight, and like Alfred's just like, I'm gonna go be a spy. You sold me out. You know what I mean? You fucked it up. I thought you were gonna make the deal. And Batman's just like, man, I can't not be what I am. You know what I mean? Like, so
like, the only thing I'll say is like, I wish there were some splashes. Because all the, like you said, the things they go hard, it's always small panels, right? Like they always put the really more gory stuff into smaller panels.
I think that's why they wanted this to be a normal DC book. I think if they did focus on that, it would have to be Black Label, and I don't think they'll sell as well. You know what I mean? To tell you the
Like,
truth.
I would have liked to seen a splash page of like some kind of really hard, gory thing. Like the splash pages are great, but I mean, I would have liked to have seen like that. Anyway, well, there are some in the there are examples of what I'm talking about in the
Yeah,
annual.
in the annual. Yeah,
Yeah, there's exactly what I'm talking about in the annual, which is fine too. Like, I mean, I like it. Frank Quietly, of course. They're
yeah.
getting all these guys that did classic covers and stuff for other
That's
series.
probably my favorite variant right there. The Frank Quietly one.
Very classic, kind of just standing there with
And
the pose.
this is the twist that floored me. I didn't see this coming. That he was going to go and actually tell all his friends that he's Batman.
Oh, after, yeah.
Well, right here, like basically, he went and told Croc, and then I think in the scene after, in a couple pages, like he's on the plane with the Penguin, and like he's talking.
Oh, okay, yeah, right here he tells Croc though, not everyone,
Yeah.
just Croc so far. Yeah, there's Selena. Yeah, I like that. The slumber party.
Yeah.
And then he has kind of a
Bad dream about his mom getting caught.
PTSD, so that he cuddles up with his mom. Yeah, so you get that. Then here they really see kind of how it works.
Yeah, his mom and Gordon. They find basically when Black Mask beat Batman's ass in the last episode, Batman broadcasted through the whole city Black Mask's speech. So everybody knows that he's Roman Sionis. So he's like, well, you know what? I used to butcher pigs as a kid, and my favorite part was they'd always sometimes when I put the bolt in their head, they'd smile at me, and like he goes into this whole grotesque speech, and basically like he drops all these masks and he tells everybody like basically the world's dead. The billionaires sold us out. There's nothing to really live for. So put on the masks, make some money with me, and let's burn this city down. And like there's a bunch of people in Gotham, like normal, that are down with it. And like basically Gordon and Batman's mom are just standing there in the street like trying to just preach to them not to do it, which is kind of gangster of them.
Kind of like ICE, right? They're just paying people.
Yeah,
like
that's what I meant. Like, yeah, when I said earlier that yeah, that's exactly what they were doing. And like,
here's your homage to Frank Miller.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Too bad they put it at the beginning of the book later.
Yeah,
because that's a great like little for people that are fans. It's too bad they had to throw it in the front. I think that's a miscue. They should have just left it there for people.
It's like putting the twist of the movie in the trailer.
Yeah. But it's great splash page, like for anyone who's a big Frank Miller Dark Knight fan.
Right. Yeah. And this is great when he gets on the Black Mask's boat and he's just fucking up his little purple dudes with the life vests and stuff. Yeah, and then he just picks out the little kid up and punts it off the fucking boat. That's like my favorite part.
Yeah, he's got the knife swinging at him. He's like, "You little shit." But I like how
I'm a kid. And
he wraps him in the vest first, and then punts him back from his football days.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun. It's a fun book. It's not bad. Like,
And then we get this big fight with the Black Mask, which is cool. Batman gets some good shots on him, and there's a good back and forth. But like, I don't know. Should we spoil how the Black Mask gets taken out? Like, that's pretty rad, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. This book's kind of old. We might as well, huh? Like,
been over a year.
He's got him in a garage, and he's basically telling them the whole spiel about, like, I didn't actually like seeing the pigs dying. I liked when they fought me, and like they would scream when they thought they were going to be able to get out of it alive. And Batman's like, oh yeah, they screamed. Did they sound like this? And yeah. The turn page, man, it's so good.
You see the ears kind of, almost a bull. Looks like a bull with the horns,
Yeah,
Stop.
Right into his fucking eyeballs, man.
Yeah. More of these pages.
Yeah,
that's flashes. I love that. That's great.
I think that they were working up to it. I think that they were pushing as far as they could go in the
early on to see how people would take it. Maybe,
yeah.
That's Batman. Then they're like, release the Bane.
Yeah, release Bane, and they kind of I think at the end of the first issue they kind of introduced this version of the Joker, which is kind of interesting. He sounds like he might suck too. I don't know. I got to read when he shows up.
Yeah. I
But
don't think the second volume isn't out
no,
yet.
I think the second volume just ended its issue run.
Yeah.
I
So it
think
should be coming out soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of process stuff in the back.
I think he's fighting. I'm pretty sure he's fighting Bane in the second book. But I think that like Bane is still like involved with the wild animals because in the annual he's still fighting them. So
yeah. So that's Absolute Batman Volume 1. Now we'll get to the annual for Absolute Batman.
And this one, like, yeah, like Snyder and Dragotta, they kind of sugar-coated their social messaging. Daniel Warren Johnson doesn't in this issue. He's just
straight, yeah,
fucking kill Nazis. Like that's this issue.
Yeah. But like we were talking, he's such a great storyteller. Like there's nothing like he doesn't like. There's nothing innovative or groundbreaking with what he does in this issue. He's just a great storyteller. Like the beats and everything are fantastic, right? So
yeah, and here he's talking to his dad about like how his dad and his mom used to be kind of hippies and activists back in the day, and like how he thought that was cool that like they got arrested and like did daring stuff, and like his dad's kind of telling them like the stories, you know what I mean? And then like you jump ahead to where he's Batman or pretty much, and like he goes to like this kind of messed up town, and
it's great, that splash right there.
Yeah,
burning. Trying to show you what's coming, right?
Right.
To show you the end. So let's then he tells you of how it got there, which is always, like I said, nothing groundbreaking or original, but he just does it so well.
Yeah, and he basically he's like
ordering some shit off this dude who does like rubber bullets, all this non-lethal shit, right? So like, yeah, he's like, oh, what do you need that for? And just talking, then he hears some commotion in the alleyway, and these guys wearing pig masks, right? Or some Hispanic, probably.
I think that they're Middle Eastern. The one kid's wearing
fez. Middle Eastern. Yeah. Okay, there you go. They're like, yeah, you're not from here. Basically, it's basically ICE, right?
Yeah, the boy's wearing a fez. Yeah, they're basically Proud Boys, pretty much. More.
Love that. Boom! Look at the size of that. His fist is like bigger than the guy's face, and just the way it's just great the way Daniel Warren Johnson does these exaggerated things. It just adds so much to it.
Yeah. Oh, the fight later on is my favorite, man.
Oh yeah, that I showed Pat that splash page. She was like, "Oh,
the powerbomb one." We'll get to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, he kind of gets beat up by these Peckerwoods at first.
Yeah, you knew it was coming, right? The owner of that shop, obviously, he's a Proud Boy too. So clunks him in the back of the head with a wrench. So they get the upper hand, and then all of a sudden, that priest he saw in the beginning at the encampment kind of comes to his help, to his rescue. So they're all right. Let's go. We got bigger fish to fry. Shows up at the guy's house, the priest's house, looking at a picture of from when they were younger back in the day, telling them stories
about how the town used to kind of just be normal people, but then like some guy came to town, filled their heads with a bunch of white pride nonsense, and Batman's just kind of like, yeah, that's cool and all. You got your way, I got mine. I'm gonna go like kind of take care of some business.
But he also tells a story about how a company came in to try to invest money in a development, and they just up and left like out of nowhere. Like yeah, they just abandoned the project. And
I love this though, man.
That's where the encampment is where the abandoned lots are. Yeah, here we go,
doing the Elon salute.
Yeah, the deranged look on his face too. Like
he looks like Elon, man. I'm pretty sure that's what Daniel Warren Johnson was drawing.
Yeah, he does look like. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, he does look like Elon. Elon looking motherfucker. Yeah, and then blah! Look at that. The fucking bones coming out. That is like, this is what I want to see. More of this shit right here. Just that. Oh, look at that double splash. Just, oof. I showed that to Pat. She was like, oh, that's pretty gruesome. I was like, yeah. great, the great expression on his face. Yeah. Just all like, yeah, the slam,
Yeah, the
right?
power bomb straight up. Yeah, like
And
I think
this
they did that on purpose because to do a power bomb. You know what I mean? So he had to.
put some wrestling in there, yeah. And then this part where he throws the stars, hits the guy in the face, right?
Yeah.
Then he fucking knees him. Like you'd think it would put the batarangs through it, like kill him, put it like.
Yeah, because I mean, like, he's put him in his eyes. Like this Batman has no problem with severely blinding people with sharp objects.
No, but I mean, he puts him in his head, but then he hits him with his knee. Wouldn't it like
drive him into
his brain? Yeah, he'd brain him anyway. But I love how flat when he hits people's faces. Like, just the exaggeration of it is pretty cool. Yeah. So he's coming up to Elon, right, with his.
And like, yeah, you can't do this for human beings. You're not humans. You're roaches.
Spock starts punching him. And he's there to the priest, of course, he's a good guy, like there's got to be a different way. It's not the right way. Right? Is this it where yeah, it's my way.
Yeah.
And then here you're not sure if it's just rain or if he's crying.
Oh yeah, well,
because then it's revealed, right? Like,
yeah, he starts remembering what his dad told him, and then like, yeah, when the priest comes out and looks at him, he's just like.
So here's where the Batmobile it came from the abandoned construction site from that town. That's where he got his big ass Batmobile. Then they go back to get more ammunition, and they're like, oh, he torched the place already. Then, wow. Here's the intro of that truck for the great splash.
Yeah.
The debris and everything. Good stuff. But, I mean, the companies wouldn't leave those trucks and just abandon them. They'd probably send them to auction, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about probably like at least $250,000 for
yeah,
that.
Close to it, yeah. Brand new is probably $1 million. Auction, you could probably get it for, like you said, $250,000 possibly. Get a deal.
And yeah, here's him just wrecking them fools, and then like, yeah, he just calls them roaches, and there's like the only one way to deal with roaches, and he just lights them all on fire, man.
Yeah, he's using his axe on this one. Schlock.
And then yeah, here you got like him remembering what his dad said, and then the priest coming and like telling him that like, yeah, you got your way, I got my way. He starts bandaging up the burnt up Peckerwoods.
Yeah, and his dad's sitting there. I like the pink background. It's a nice touch. Then what? He's talking to his dad. It's the same picture. Him and his dad. The priest and his dad were friends back in the day. That's a great kind of come around. Like I said, it's nothing original, like with the picture frame and all that, but it's just great storytelling,
And you got Batman over by the dump truck actually crying this time.
Crying. Yeah. He's crying. But then a bonus here. I was like going through, I was like, oh, what? I see James Herron's name there. And then, oh, there's another story, Sanctuary by James Herron. So, yeah, this is about the wild animals.
Yeah, the wild animals. Yeah, like basically,
they go to his father's house to go rob him while he thinks his dad's gone to Florida.
Yeah, and I guess his dad's a gun nut, so they're going to get a bunch of weapons and stuff. Yeah. Like, the dad's actually there, and they're like, you got to arm us, man, because what's coming is worse than we are.
Yeah. So they're going through the house. He shows up with the gun, back and forth, tells him that the mother died.
And in this, like, you're right. James Herron really did like look at a lot of Sam Keith art before
drawing. Look at the cape.
Yeah,
the way the cape goes there, and then later on we'll see there. But yeah, he does his best. Sam Keith. A little bit of Mignola-ish too, like in this sections, like
the way he draws the skulls, yeah. And basically they're like, okay, there's only one way down the stairs, and there's only one hallway that leads to the stairs, so we'll stay here, and we got him at a disadvantage, and we'll see how well that works for them.
The guy snorting this stuff, I don't know if that's like the liquid for Bane.
Yeah, I think so.
Up into Bane's veins, that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, the Venom, since the Joker hasn't been introduced yet, they'd have to use something else. But yeah, they're like talking about how it's made out of orphans and stuff like that. It's pretty brutal.
Yeah. Have some pots boiling. Then, oh, he's coming. One of them goes out. Like, look at the horns,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, then it grabs him. Boom. This is just straight up
Yeah, Sam Keith Batman right
Sam
there.
Keith Batman right here. The horns, the pose, the hunched overness. Sam Keith right there. I mean, love this panel. Love it. Yeah. Then what's his name's all juiced up on the stuff.
Yeah, he's just like mowing his two Uzis at him and shit. And
Mhm.
that doesn't stop Batman at all, man.
Yeah, great stuff here. Like, can't see it well because of the glare, but yeah, just the background with the jumps up. Great stuff. Like, and of course he's all.
He's all hot up.
Yeah, he can't feel pain or anything. He's super like
hallucinating. So he's like talking about weird shit, like to Batman, about like how I forget what he says, but he says some like trippy stuff to him while they're fighting.
And he dodges them. They throw the hot pots on him, and
yeah, Boyle, yeah,
reaches for the grenades. Batman's like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's not out because he knows there's an innocent person in the room. So he goes to shelter the father and son.
Yeah.
From the explosion. So they have a kind of a moment where you're okay, kid. You're okay.
And then in the very back there was like this little 2-page spread done by Meredith McLaren, which I thought was really cool. I really like her work ever since she did the graphic novel series Hinges, and it's kind of cool to her get a it's just
the movement, right?
Well, it's just kind of bats it's bat facts in general, while it's kind of explaining to you that there's kind of stuff going on in the city. You know what I mean? It just kind of shows like weird like YouTube videos and news stuff about Batman going on in the background. And basically that like, yeah, there's basically the Batman movement's getting bigger because at the end you see a bunch of kids with the Batman.
Kind of the same idea as Vendetta, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, where the people are starting to adapt the logo and it's kind of a quiet movement. A silent movement, you should say. Yeah, it's cool. It's a fun little added. Like it's probably something that's going to be explored more later on in it. So yeah, I mean, this is one of the books people are saying single issue of the year, and I can see it. Like, there's definitely like some memorable moments, and especially it's very topical with what's going on. So I can see how a lot of people related to it.
Yeah, I mean, like Daniel Warren Johnson's kind of been on that kick lately. Like, I don't know I forget his name, but like the singer for the band God's Hate, I guess he's a wrestler, and I guess Daniel Warren Johnson.
Oh yes, yeah.
Draws his merchandise and stuff, and like I guess his whole slogan is like "fuck ICE." So Daniel Warren Johnson drew like all this like crazy like people beating up ICE agents artwork and stuff for him, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's the issues, man.
So DWJ seems to be on the right side of history. Good for him.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, man, like I don't think I've ever been this excited about a Scott Snyder book ever before. So I don't know. That should tell you something. Like I'm digging this. I think it's great. Yeah, I like it better than Dark Knight Rises personally. I don't know. That might be sacrilege to some people, but I think that it definitely aped from Dark Knight Rises. But
yeah, for sure.
But I think that it used what they set up there very well and modified it in a way that like I said earlier, it's kind of a smarter version of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It definitely has its moments. I don't know if we'll see. Like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, like eventually Big True screws everything up, but like I'm pretty sure for at least a couple arcs this is going to be a kick-ass ride until they decide to try to marry Catwoman and Batman again or some shit in this book.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, how do you do that now?
Wait, remove it?
Okay, yeah. There we go. Yeah.
That was our big Chungus Batman episode. Sorry for being late with the 1,000 subscriber special. I wish we were at 2,000, but not quite there yet. Maybe.
And like now, like, have you seen the posts for Eric Acante? He's going to be doing an issue of Absolute Batman, and he's got the double chainsaws now.
No, wow.
He made himself like chainsaw gloves, where it's like a glove and it's got a chainsaw. So he's got like the Chainsaw Man thing going on. So that's around issue 1920, I think. He's going to be wielding double chainsaws. So I don't know.
And Eric Cante's drawing it, so it's going to be like a kind of a slim Big Chungus Batman, huh? Or
go online and check it out. You can find it. It's been popping up everywhere. Yeah.
Okay. I love Eric Cante's work, so yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm used to him kind of drawing more like Aeon Flux looking characters. So like, yeah, seeing him draw like a big stocky character should be pretty interesting.
And I think they asked him like come up with something, give him like a new weapon or something, and that's what he came up with, like the double chainsaws. And then there's these brothers or something that do covers for these series, and they came up with they did an homage to Chainsaw Man, the manga. #1 with Batman with the 2 on his hands and stuff. So yeah, so they're going like going extreme.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. So next episode will be Thursday.
Right.
Yeah, Slaughter Swine. We'll be doing a flip through of Slaughter Swine with Steph Zumaz, so he'll be giving us some insights into the book, the creator, everything, how it came to be. So yeah, that'll be our next episode, 9:00. That one on Thursday. So yeah, check it out.
And we do still have our giveaway going. The
Vendetta.
Yeah.
If you want to win this,
Steve McArdle. Yeah, go to the Vendetta episode and type Vendetta in the comments, and you can enter to win a copy of this really awesome graphic novel.
Yeah, very cool stuff.
All
right, man. So
guys, on Thursday, huh?
On Thursday, yeah, man. It's outro time.